For 9-year-old Jared and his sister Valeria, aged 7, the school day starts not with a blackboard, but with a television screen. Their living room has been their classroom for most of 2020. And for the last 6 months, the Aprendo en Casa, or I Learn at Home television program has set their school curriculum every morning from Monday to Friday.
The
first day I felt nervous because it was the first time my mom was going to help me. It feels new, well, very new, but we're adapting to this new way of studying.
Helping the children learn at home has been a challenge for parents too. They couldn't have done it without Aprendo en Casa, says mother of 4, Cristina Carranza.
I feel supported. I feel the program is a good tool, a base which gives us the security as parents to communicate to our children the skills they need to keep learning and growing.
At the outset of the coronavirus lockdown, Peru's education ministry, like many around the world, scrambled to ensure children didn't lose the school year. Wealthy countries rolled out interactive online learning, but nearly half of children in Peru don't have internet access. So Aprendo en Casa was also broadcast on radio and television.
The medium which has most coverage is television, but it has its challenges. It's not the Education Ministry's area of expertise, so we got help from Peru's national television channel. And it's been a learning experience building this space. We've gone from 1.5 hours at the beginning of the pandemic in April to now 4 hours of television for everyone of the school grades.
Television studios, usually decked out for soap operas or reality TV shows, were rapidly transformed into sets for children's programming. Lights, camera, learning. Teaching via television may be in an experimental phase in Peru, but during the pandemic, it's become the most important tool to keep a whole generation of students from facing a major setback in their education. Engaging actors were recruited to hold the attention of the young audience from preschool to high school. Rodrigo Chavez's inimitable style of educating is aimed at 11 and 12-year-olds.
If you communicate a subject with passion and lots of energy and show the kids that it's really interesting, they will get it and will stay glued to the program. My job and that of my colleagues is to be a vehicle for the educational messages which are replacing normal classes.
Born out of necessity, Aprendo en Casa has revitalized educational television in Peru, which began in the 1960s but petered out in the 1980s. Educators teaching remotely faced a learning curve. But the strategy has been so successful that it will continue beyond the pandemic.
In a post-pandemic world, it's clear that the Peruvian education system has to deepen the digital formation of its teachers and pupils. It has to boost the connectivity of its schools. And the Aprendo en Casa teleeducation experience has shown us that we can use this resource to improve access to education.
Created because of the COVID-19 pandemic, Aprendo en Casa's legacy will be to survive it. Dan Collins, CGTN, Lima.